for the 4th year in a row.
Time and temperature, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Now on News Channel 6, it's back to school this week for students across the CSRA. What you need to know as your News at 11 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Well, good Sunday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with a local legend. And it's time now for a quick first check of your forecast with meteorologist Avery Gray. Now, Avery, hopefully with school starting, these kids aren't going to have to stand out in the rain to wait on the school bus.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. We're looking really calm this night. You can see that on Live Viper 6 radar here. Overall, was expecting a few showers and storms, but dry air in the mid-levels really helped us out with that. A lot of those storms really didn't even get to materialize. So this is Live Viper 6 radar, calm, cool, and collected on this Sunday evening for us. Late night, 11:03 is your time. Terry Liebert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing nice views across the CSRA. Nice clear sky out there and really not causing us much trouble. We've cooled off quite a bit. We're at 79 in Augusta. We're still holding on strong to the 80s towards our South Carolina counties, but once again, 79 in Augusta, 79 in Thompson, seeing those temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. Winds coming now out of the south as we have Tropical Depression 2 stirring up in the Gulf, bringing us the southerly wind and bringing us plenty of moisture along with it. Tonight, overnight lows drying out and going to 73 degrees. We're staying dry through the overnight. And as we're looking ahead, we do have the chance for rain every single day this week, and those increase as we head to Wednesday with another cold front all the way. All the details on that in just a bit. Kim?
All right, Avery, thank you. Well, I can at 12:30 right here on News Channel 6.
The latest update on Tropical Depression 2 coming to you right after this quick break. Stick around.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm.
I'm Mike Costello of the
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back, and we start out with the wildfire smoke from Canada, and you can see that they're seeing that around a moderate intensity, but our air quality is still horrible for those up in the Midwest area now, and you can see those areas of hazardous and unhealthy. Here in the CSRA, though, not impacting us much, thankfully, but it is bringing hazy skies and poor air quality to the Midwest and parts of the Midwest. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam outside of Chicago, Illinois, and even as the sun has set, it is nightfall, you can still see the smoke in the air, even with all of the city lights, just giving it that haze, almost making the colors a little bit more colorful. Beautiful in a sense, but of course, always dangerous to be inhaling that smoke, especially for a long period of time, as they have been for the past couple of days. 79 degrees is our temperature here back home in Augusta. Dew point sitting at 74, so it is humid out there. Humidity at 85%. My hair feels it. Everything feels the humidity, especially for this time of year. Feels like temperature sitting at 82 degrees. Now, everyone across the CSRA starting to dip down a little bit, especially towards our western counties. We're at 78 in Tolliver County there, 79 up in Wilkes County. Everyone across the CSRA seeing those temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s now at 11:12. That's your time now. Live Viper 6 radar completely crystal clear, not expecting anything else. Expecting pretty dry conditions overnight. Overnight lows dropping down to 73 degrees. It's going to be near average. And here is a look at those dry conditions. A little bit of cloud cover here and there, but even as we head into the early morning hours at 12 o'clock for your Monday, we are expecting dry skies, or not a bunch of rain, but we are expecting the heat. 95 degrees is going to be our high. That's 1 degree above the average. So for tomorrow, 9 a.m. starting our morning off nice and warm, 81 degrees. We stay nice and dry by noon at 90. Then as we head towards the evening hours, that's when we start to see the chance for a thunderstorm to pop up or two. So now we're watching Tropical Depression 2. And that has formed in the Gulf. It was born around 11 o'clock this morning. Wind sustained at 30 miles per hour. It is moving stationary, or was moving stationary. This latest update now at 11 o'clock is the 11 p.m. advisory. It's moving 3 miles per hour. So still moving nearly stationary. However, thankfully, we are not going to expect many landfalling impacts here in the CSRA. We're going to see that tropical cone push more towards the western Gulf and really just impacting the Gulf Coast there with a lot of flash flooding and heavy rain. Now here in the CSRA, we are going to expect some impacts. A huge plume of tropical moisture going to push up into our area this week. That's going to increase our rain chances. Here's a look at that. We're sitting at 30% Monday and Tuesday. Those are going to be your daily pop-up thunderstorms here and there that we experience every single day in the summer. Wednesday into Thursday morning, so Wednesday night through the overnight into Thursday morning, that's when we're going to see the majority of our rain. So here's a look at that on our future cast. We start to see those moisture plumes and that bringing us some isolated showers and storms. Then we start to see some widespread rain push towards our area, kind of drying up through those mid-levels. Cold front is approaching us now by Wednesday. That's going to form a surface level low right there. As it does so, that low is going to push towards the CSRA, and that's going to bring us the most widespread rain as we head through the afternoon and into those overnight hours come Wednesday. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Overall, expecting a few storms here and there Monday, Tuesday as we head into the week. Those rain chances increasing, but thankfully staying through the overnight hours. So not really going to impact us as we're heading to and from work, Kim.
And I like the lower 90s and keep going lower weather, keep going lower.
I know.
All right, thank you so much, Avery. Well, after weeks of excitement, FIFA crowns a new... Welcome back. Check this out. At a San Diego zoo, 2 baby echidnas were recently born, and it is extremely rare for the same mother to birth 2 babies in a single season, but that is exactly what happened. Look how cute. Those are the strangest looking little things. The smaller of the 2 babies is being hand-reared to help it survive. Echidnas are among the few mammals that lay eggs. After hatching, the little jelly bean-sized baby, called a puggle, it's a little puggle, spends about 2 months in the mother's pouch before crawling out into the world. Now, these are like porcupines, kind of. You know, like, it doesn't look like it now because it's teeny tiny, but they grow quills and they're a type of a porcupine, but they're still so cute.
Oh, happy birthday to them.
To little echidnas. So cute, so cute. I've never heard of these until today, actually, reading this. But it kind of looks like a duck-billed platypus without those quills.
Right. Yeah. Very true. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Going to be a beautiful week ahead. A little bit on the rainier side Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but nothing we can't handle. As temperatures remain in the 90s.
Which is so nice for this time of year. It's not 1,000 degrees outside.
Right. I'm really hoping maybe we can get a little bit cooler, dip into the 80s for Christmas in July. Christmas present.
There we go. All right, well, that's all we've got for now. Make sure to tune in to Good Morning Augusta for all the news from overnight. Have a great night.